classics never die. They should never die. And that's why in my gourmet kitchen, classics always have a really high value. So today, what we're going to learn is a very classic dish. It's called as Shaami Shikhampur Kebab. Shaami Kebab with a stuffing is called Shaami Shikhampur. We're going to start making the Shaami Kebab with a little bit of oil in the pan. I'm going to add all the whole spices, which is a couple of bay leaves, some cinnamon, 4 to 5 cloves, and 4 to 5 green cardamom, a bit of black pepper, couple of dried red chilies. So many spices are going to make it so much more flavorful. All right, now we're going to add some chana dal, which I have soaked for about 2 hours because we need to cook it, but we also need to make sure that it cooks fast enough. We'll just roast this chana dal along with the spices so that the chana dal gets its flavor. Also, I'm going to add a green chili. Just break it with your hands and pop it. Some chopped onions. And then add 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. At this stage, I'm going to add the mutton keema, which is the mutton mince. At this stage, I'm going to add some salt, some red chili powder, and a little bit of coriander powder. About a teaspoon of each is good. I'm going to add a little bit of water. You need to cook it for about 20-25 minutes so that the mutton and the dal all cooks together. The moisture needs to go out. Yep, this is looking cooked. The moisture is gone. It's done. Now we need to just bring this out on a plate. Get rid of all the whole spices, and I don't want them to give any extra flavor to the kebab anymore. And when I'm going to grind them, and if I grind them with the spices, they're going to be really harsh. Now that mixture needs to go through a blender, or if you have a mincer, so it needs to go through that and become like a smooth, soft paste. But make sure that you blend the mixture only when it is cool. Don't blend a hot mixture. That's not good for your mixer. Now this mixture needs to be as firm as this, which means that it doesn't need to have any extra moisture. So when you make a patty out of it or a tikki out of it, it doesn't splatter out. It kind of holds itself together. The Shaami Kebab is actually ready. So I'm actually going to stuff it with some chopped onions, some chopped coriander, some chopped mint, and a little bit of chopped green chili, and hung yogurt. Shikhampur actually means a stuffed belly. But if I need to make a Shaami Shikhampur, I need to stuff the belly of the kebab. Shaami Shikhampur kebabs are nicely shaped. We need to shallow fry them till they're crisp. We need to serve it with some lovely mint chutney. And finally, just some magic. This kebab is really crispy from outside because of the roasted chana powder and the chana dal which has got in it. But the lamb is really tender, and the shikhampur, the stuffing, is right there. Now this is this soft. It just kind of just goes down with the back of the spoon, and trust me, this is called as drop dead gorgeous food. It's tasty. It's just very, very tasty. So please subscribe. Otherwise, you know what? You're actually missing on so much of good stuff.